The person who's supposed to guarantee or lead on the conduct of the House of Commons is the Speaker. After this week, should he stand down?
Well, I think the Speaker has serious questions to answer about what happened, and that's what the Leader of the House will be asking about on Monday. I like the Speaker personally. I backed him for the leadership. I think he made a serious error of judgment in allowing outside threats to influence what happened in the House of Commons. However meaningfully he did it, it was a major misjudgment, and I think he needs to account for himself for that.
He talked about the intimidation and threats to members. Do you know of a member who has been threatened? Have you been threatened? And where has that threat come from?
Well, I think it's sadly the case that many members of Parliament have been threatened, and indeed that has been the case in relation to me as well. And I think this goes to a wider point about
what was
the way
the nature
in which
of the threat to you?
It is the case that, and it was the case we all of us unfortunately face threats of violence, death threats, and so on, of varying degrees. I've never had one that has been of the most serious nature, but we routinely receive these kind of threats. But I think there are two things. One is about the civility of discourse in this country. That is to say that I've always agreed with robust debate and argument. But when that, particularly through social media, extends to threats of violence, that is totally unacceptable. And there is also some extremist Islamist threats that we have seen, which I see against my own constituents. We see in some of these marches, which has taken it up a further degree again. And this is something that is very, very worrying for me. And now it's important that we take individual steps to protect members of Parliament, and we have a process for doing it. But it can't be by laws alone. We also need to call out this kind of culture of threats and intimidation influencing debate in this country.